Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Knights offense will get the first crack at it here. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the run, it's Terrell. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go to the toss. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll run play action. Slips away. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. To the air on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 2nd and 10 here. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Makes a man miss. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run the option. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. After picking up this 1st down on the ground, let's see what they do. They'll run it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. Discards a man. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Asher. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here comes the option. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. With the catch, it's Rivera. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the ground. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Knights want to move quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll ride his man on the option. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Now on the option. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Sweet cut there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Spartans are marching down the field. On the option. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. On the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. The option look. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll run the option. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. 3rd and goal coming up here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took a shot as he threw.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4.
Set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Knights moving quickly to the line. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, You ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quarterback will keep it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll run the option.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Goes to the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Collins. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Comes out throwing on first down. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Quick completion on the out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That makes the score UCF 6, Michigan State 3.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Off play action. And the quarterback is snowed under. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Collins. Buying some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout,
A
UCF.
1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
UCF.
The number one rule for any offense, gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen. And the number one rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback, too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Under a minute to play here in the 1st half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
The Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Here comes the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense may be time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
The back goes in motion. They go to the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Got enough for the first. And he steps out of bounds after a nifty run and picking up a first down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. Big fullback's got it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 10 over Indiana. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Trying play action. They're bringing heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Knights will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the option. He'll keep it himself. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? On the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. On the option.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
The option look. Touchdown, Spartans! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
UCF 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the second half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make a play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
Scanning the field, it's Collins. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Knights in the hurry-up. He's going to pass. The quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him today.
Snap from the gun on third down. He makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They stripped it out. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Spartans send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The give on the inside. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Touchdown, UCF! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Back to pass, it's Collins. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. This is a design run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Spartans will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Collins. Quickly complete. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points and get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Knights line up to punt it away. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Breaks the tackle. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Goes to the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Caught near the sticks, it's Rivera. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here comes the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Oh, the ball squirts out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skilled players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line, here we are, it's late. It's a close game. It's a huge third down, and somebody's got to step up and make a play.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Back to throw, it's Collins. The sweet feet buy a little time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Finds the tight end. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. Second down coming up. They'll run play action. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the single back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Keeps it on the bootleg. Coming after it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Trying to get to him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Never a doubt. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game is decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.